decision between the last style bender, Israel Adesanya, and Daniel Cormier. All right, so here he is, the one, the only, the inimitable Daniel Cormier, high school wrestling coach, former two-time United States Olympian, two-division UFC champion. But that wasn't enough, folks. He wanted to not only be in the video game, but to actually call his own walkout DC. The floor is yours.
They say at EA Sports, if it's in the game, it's in the game. I'm in the game, and I'm also in the game as I call my own walk to the octagon. It is a phenomenal thing to watch me walk into the octagon with my shirt tucked in my pants tucked in my socks. When you're talking about a fashion icon, you're talking about a guy in Daniel Cormier that looks and fights as well as anyone the UFC's ever seen.
And those are facts, and if you weren't here, what I would be saying is that most opponents seem to know what's coming, right?
Can't stop it.
Can't stop it. No. We'll see if the man out of the blue corner can stop it here tonight, but Daniel Cormier is back in a big way, and as you just heard, yes, he's in the game. All right, so here he is, the undefeated Israel Adesanya, his crowning achievement, at least to this point in time, UFC 236, a monumental unanimous decision win over Kelvin Gastelum in what was one of the best title fights you or I have ever seen.
One of the greatest fights of all time. And to watch Israel Adesanya go out in round 5, when the fight is on the line and have his very best round of the fight, was inspiring for anyone that likes mixed martial arts. If you're a fan of a young guy like Israel, to see him do that, to earn that title, is very, very assuring as he's getting ready to go forward in his career. To achieve that goal in such a short amount of time is truly, truly unheard of.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Cormier is 10 years his senior. He weighed in at 205 pounds. Adesanya will have the 8-inch reach advantage. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
The main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Bergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 22 wins, 3 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of San Jose, California, USA, Daniel D.C. Cormier. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 24 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 200 pounds. Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fight. You ready? Are you ready?
All right, so the fight is now underway. On one side, you have a fighter who does everything well, taking on a true grappler on the other side. It's going to be interesting to see how long he can keep it up.
I mean, Damian Maia may be the most specialist type of grappler in the UFC. This guy resembles him in a number of ways. Let's see how he manages this fight against a guy that can do just about everything inside the octagon.
Really making good use of his reach advantage there with that punch.
Nice looping punch.
flips that left hand. All right, going for the early takedown, and he gets it. So no surprise he wanted to get this fight to the ground, and that is certainly a good sign for him moving forward in this fight.
He felt as if he had a massive advantage in the grappling and the wrestling. He was able to secure that takedown very early in the first round.
All right, side control now. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Israel Adesanya gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Single collar tie now. Cormier's strike attempt there is blocked. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all. Visibly limping here. DC, didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point. If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
And they separate.
Great punch.
Pinpoint accuracy on the kick there by Adesanya. It's just hard to know what's coming, and there's no stopping this guy.
I mean, there's no stopping, there's no tell. He's just at a different level when you're standing on the feet with Israel Adesanya. He's the last style bender. He's a character. He just has it, man. He's that guy that gets people to tune in.
Oh, beautiful shot there with the hook. I'm not sure his opponent saw that one coming.
His opponent is taking straight punch. He's hooking right around the guard to land and land efficiently. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
First round winding down here. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC, and if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man, he used his kicks beautifully. He managed distance, managed space, and eventually those kicks started to really take an effect on his opponent and slow him down. He has to stay the course next round.
All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round one, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
And it's not always gonna be. You have two very talented fighters. Sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number one. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Ooh, blocks the shot. Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Oh! All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're gonna sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab.
Ryan there, his opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Under 2 minutes to go. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
So 52 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya, and striking with about 48% accuracy against Daniel Cormier. Man, striking class is in session. Beautiful punch there.
Great job landing. What a damaging punch.
Well, don't get mad, get even, right? He got stunned by his opponent earlier in the round. He's clearly been losing since. Mentally, it appears as though he's checked out.
A lot easier said than done. When his opponent has the power that he possesses, it's hard for him to say, you know what, I'm going to take one to give him.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Whiffs on that offering.
Good takedown defense by Israel. Look at him chopping the wood. Chopping the wood with those leg kicks.
Oh, and a nice jab by him there, and that's going to give his opponent some problems if that keeps landing.
He's having a tough time getting his offense going because that jab is just stopping him every time.
Try to establish that jab.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Adesanya gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous two rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now moving forward.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're training you and it stays this close, you got to really switch it up. Wood corner was able to relay that message to their fighter better in the round.
And they separate.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one?
Cormier gets caught by the straight punch. Oh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by DC. Well, we've already got too many Rosendo Sanchez boxing shout-outs in the game.
Yeah.
Whoa! Oh, the inside, he's hurt now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
Let's see if he can capitalize and lock up the sub.
You got to try to find whether or not you're going to land ground and pound here or if you're going to go to submission.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Israel Adesanya gets up. He is back on the feet here. Trying to establish that jab once again. So the unofficial numbers thus far, 74 total strikes have now landed for the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. Well, and still connecting on a pretty good clip, DC. 45% accuracy thus far against Daniel Cormier. Cormier's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Slips the left hand. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, flush knee to the body. He's got the length advantage in this fight and certainly made it count in that exchange. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. 45 seconds remain in the round. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. This fight's gonna be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his attack, went low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Oh! Oh, buckled him there. Beautiful shot to the body. And he caught the kick. Huge block there. Spinning back fist. All right, single collar tie now. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
This round, I want you to put the pressure on. Get right in his face.
All right, you ready? You ready? Let's go, fight.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, huge strike lands there. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much. Now landed clean.
Oh, huge right hand.
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
He got him bad.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh, single collar tie
that
here.
was a big takedown. Is this the one that's going to break it?
Oh, straight right. Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach.
Massive knee to the body land.
Adesanya's got the tie clinched. Let's see what he can do with it. Oh, kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Nice liver shot, lands.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press it. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, he might be out. Oh, how good is that? The diving punch lands flush to the head.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Adesanya. Well, he works hard to get up again here, but he looks hurt. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of... Oh, the master of the transition. Nice scramble. Adesanya gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Rips the body there. Oh, combination lands. You want to talk about putting strikes together. Beautiful execution.
And every one of them are landing. He's overwhelming him with different attacks.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Last round. He outstruck you. Landed more power shots and he was more aggressive. This time, I need you to dig deep. I need you to get in there close and pound him.
It is the 5th and final round. Under 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he slipped well there to avoid the left hand coming back.
Big kick.
Right up the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Oh, he is up, but man, is he hurt. A finish could come here, and it lands.
Big strike lands. Now he will try to chase down that kick.
Cormier gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Lands with the left.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Takedown defense holds up. Adesanya gets crushed with that hook. All right, so a nice shot there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Oh, nice takedown defense. That double leg attempt looked like it might be good. He wasn't having it. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling for position here in the clinch. When you find yourself in this situation, what do you do to get out of it?
Anytime it's very tough, anytime you're chest to chest, you have nowhere to go, I think to myself, underhook. Whoever's winning the underhook is winning the clinch battle.
All right, so the fight goes the distance. We'll take a look back at the action, but should go his way given all he got done in the striking game.
Yeah, he did a great job of landing at will, mixing up the target, doing everything that he's become known for in order to cruise to a very good decision. I know he didn't get the finish that he wanted so bad coming in here tonight, but he had a phenomenal performance, and he showed that he's one of the best fighters in the world.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest, 48-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
Well, he did not get the finish that he certainly prioritized when we sat down with him in our fighter meeting, but a win is a win. He gets it done by unanimous decision.
And he said he wanted to finish, but sometimes your opponent's not willing to play the game. In those instances, all you can do is control what you can control, and that's fight to the best of your ability. He did exactly that tonight.